Whoa. Well, hello there, all you awesome people of the internet. Yes, we are here for F1 25/2026 season edition. It looks weird. I have to say, I've never seen a more underwhelming launch of any game than this one. You literally couldn't buy it until about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and that was it. I got well confused with the download process because it actually downloads into F1 25 the game, and I was sitting there going, where is it? Where is it? You know, like a usual old man. Where's it gone? Come on. Anyway, I've got my tablet right here so I can see all your lovely messages. Let's have a look right now and see what we got. Where are we? There we are. Hello to Mr. Will F1. Welcome to the stream. He says, TMY Cadillac career mode incoming. It's going to happen. You know it's going to happen. You know it's going to happen. First, yes, you are, Mr. Will F1. Hello, Plynor Plessy. Well done on buying this. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I have to say, I almost cried when I hit the buy button. Even though it was only $24.99, I still almost cried and went, why? Why? It's my own fault. Calling my channel F1 Games PlayStation. What a stupid idea that was, wasn't it? What a stupid idea that was. Congratulations to Kimi Antonelli on winning the Monaco. Yes, it's going to happen. Hello, Sherry Swiss. Come on then, let's have a few races. Your wish is my command. But unfortunately, I have to wait a little while because I've got to set it up first. Unfortunately, I am not a EA bendy boy, so I have not had this pre-release. So I literally bought it about an hour ago. I've been waiting for it to download, and here we go. So I'm going in completely fresh. That music is still, I can still hear it over myself. Let's go down a bit more. 1, there you go. Right, so here it is. It's very confusing. Now, how do you get back to 2025 then? Or can't you? Is that it now? Is that it now? Or is it all incorporated into the... I don't know. There's no back button. There's no back button. There's no back button. Is it all incorporated? Are we going to now get 25 career or what? I don't know. Hello, sisters. Welcome to the stream. I'm busy playing PS2. Leave me alone. PS2? PS2? Come on. Come on. Join the 21st century, please. Please. I'll tell you what, to be perfectly honest, I think I'd rather be playing PS2 right now, but there you go. There you go. Now, if you see the top left where it says communicate with online services, it's been doing that on the F1 25 game all the time I've been recording the All Seasons episodes, and it just doesn't go away. It's constantly doing that. It's ridiculous. This is literally the same crap, different number. Yes, yes. But you see, they have shot themselves in the foot because they've put it Get Kerry Katona on this horse. Yes, Kerry Katona. They have shot themselves in the foot because I mentioned in a message, how different is this from F1 24, which was the last game which had very little content on it. Don't forget, of course, there was no breaking point on 2024. There was nothing really. If I can remember, I don't think there's any new tracks either. So your content was very... So what difference is between 2024 and this one? Very little, apart from the fact that it's only 25 quid, which means they could basically be selling these for £25 every single year, couldn't they? Yes, so EA shot yourself in the foot a little bit there, haven't you? You have revealed underneath your inner sanctum of what you could be doing right now. So, I'm confused. Please bear with me. I've just got to, yeah. Looks like everything is the same as what it was. Controller, is that the same? Looks like it. Okay. Well, I don't know what's going on. Let's go to F1 World. Yeah, whatever. Oh, God's sake. All the time they want you to do this rubbish. I never even bother with it. It's LP, yeah. I never bother with it. Let's just go to this rubbish. Who have we got at Alpine? Franco Colopinto. There you go.
I can hear you.
Yeah, whatever with your fan zone. Go away. No one cares about your stupid fan zone. Oh God, it's still got... Yeah, skip. Ah, what is all this rubbish? Oh, we finally here, everyone. Oh, look at this. We've got a fantastic F126 car now. Yes, we have. Look at that. That looks damn sexy. I wonder if this will be the new model going forward, having the game just updated every year. I think it will be. That's why I'm finishing the all seasons on 2027, because I think that 2028, as I say, it's just going to be an update basically. So there's no reason to carry on, because it'll just be an update. Right, play something. Here we go, Grand Prix. Yes! Not that one. Start a new one. And all this is why the F1 game is failing. It needs to be stripped back to basics. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. All right, so here we go. Finally, we've got the F1 26 cars 2025, F1 World Cars, F2 2025 and F2 2024. Blimey, the content is increasing exponentially, isn't it now? It's like a disease. F1's got Ebola, everyone, yes. Because don't forget, soon they promised the F2 2026 cars as well. So, oh my goodness. So there's quite a lot there, I must admit. Quite a lot there. I'm surprised they didn't get rid of the F2 2024, to be honest. But there's quite a bit there. I'd rather be playing F106, not 20. Yes, absolutely. Me too. Right, here we go then. Now, I know what you want to see, because so do I. Where is it? Oh, we still got the reverse circuits as well, I noticed. There it is. That's what you want to see, isn't it? Yes. Track difficulty very hard. No shit. So we've got McLaren, Mercedes, boo! It says Lionel Messi. Mercedes. We've got Red Bull, Ferrari, Williams, Red Bull Racing, Aston Martin, Haas, Audi, Alpine, which has just lost their BWT sponsorship now because they've gone with Gucci because they said BWT is no longer sexy. A water company is no longer sexy enough for our image, so they're out at the end of the year anyway. Cadillac, and the F1 World Car. Nice. Look at F1 Championship Edition. They kept the mode simple and focused on the gameplay since the PS3 was a nightmare of development for, and it worked a treat. Need to drive for Aston Martin for the first... Yeah, I thought you'd say that. Shall we drive for Aston Martin? Here we go then. Oh, look at that handsome man. Fernando Alonso. But of course, we've got to drive for Mr. Caveman himself. Just look at those features. Look. That is a what do they call it? Neolithic man, if ever you saw one. There he is. Mr. Lance Stroll. You have experiences with vibrators. Okay, let's move on swiftly. Lance Stroll. Okay, as I've said to before, I have not gone into this game whatsoever, so I have no clue what I'm doing. Are the assists the same? They are. Difficulty. Now, for testing purposes, I usually always have the difficulty at 80%, which is the first part of the expert level. I always start at 80. Weekend structure, standard, practice off. Qualifying off, session length. Yeah, 5 laps will do, won't it? Just for simulation settings. All looks the same. Right, let's get into this. As I say, not driven these cars, so I'm doing this exactly the same as you guys out there who have just bought it or not bought it if you've got sense. I saw this on a, is it Netcruise, the F1 YouTuber Netcruise? I saw this on his video. He was doing it on, I think it was Automobilista or something like. Oh, it's raining!
Welcome to the beautiful Madrid landscape for a great race day in prospect. It is time for the Spanish Grand Prix.
Oh no! My first race, it has to be raining. What are you like?
It's a technical lap here in Madrid with a mixture of fast and slow corners making up the total distance of just over 5 kilometers. Expect to see cars running wide today, especially through the final sector, as the wet conditions make the cars so tricky to handle. Hello,
everybody. Looks like all the cutscenes. Look at the state of this track.
Radio check, please. Radio check.
Yep. Check.
Radio check.
Check. Car setups on maximum downforce. Is that what we need for this track, or is it just because it's wet? I'm not sure. Okay, let's do some running, shall we? This will be fun. I've no idea. Time penalty. I've no idea what I'm doing. I've no idea where all the corners are. Jesus Christ. That was so rude.
Time penalty for that last incident, mate.
Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? Oh my God. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh shit!
Okay, mate, don't worry about the damage. I've got some new strategy options if you go and check your MFD.
Lads, I've broken my car. My car is broken. What the hell is this bullshit? I'm getting seasick. I'm getting seasick. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that's it. Will's gone. I crashed. This is true. I could be playing Forza Horizon 6.
If you want to go and check it out.
Oh my god, it won't turn. There's no wing on the car. Where is the pit entrance? I really am channeling my inner Stroll here. Oh my god. It won't be any difference to drive with it without a wing. Yeah, you're right there. Oh no, no, don't take me. Oh. That's true, you can't. Oh shit, that was the pit entrance. Sorry, just backing up here. Nothing to see, nothing to see. Just back in. Here we go. New wing, please. New wing. Now, as you can see from the mini-map, I'm not that far behind. Where's the garage? What's all this big space in the middle? Oh, they've shut Lance all the way down the bottom of the... Oh, I forgot to turn in. They've shut Lance all the way down the bottom of the pit lane. New wing, please, my good man. Thank you very much.
Right, let's go. Come on.
Let's go. Go, go.
We ideally wanted to see.
Oh, shut up, Mark.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
What a pit lane. What a pit lane, eh? I'm trying to learn the circuit, lads, and I ain't gonna... What the hell is this bullshit?
With the new power units this year, you'll want to lift and coast more than you might have done before. And sometimes the fastest way around a track is not always going full throttle. Combine lift and coast into braking with boosting out of corners and see how you get on.
Yeah, I'll do it in the dry. Oh my god.
Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Alright, alright, alright. I think I've got to quit to the main menu because... Right, let's look at the messages. That bullshit. Oh my god, what was that? What a circuit! What a circuit that is! Hello, Mod7930 Mod Street. I know you're a Tomb Raider fan, Dave. You've seen the trailer announcement video for the new Tomb Raider game. I have indeed, mate. I have indeed. In fact, I've watched it about 10 times, even though it's just under 2 minutes long. Yes, because like that. Yes. If anything, it'll go faster. What a bit faster than the Aston. Should be in the dry, yes. So, has this F1 26 update overwritten all the F1 25 cars and rosters, or can you switch between the two games? I'll get to that answer in a second. What a shit track. Probably good on lap 1 dry and qualifying, and that's it. Makes Sochi look like Spa. The game modes are separate. You can't transfer any... Sochi's another level of shite, yes. The game modes are separate. You can't transfer anything over from F1 25. So like your your car setups, you have to start again on F126 with the setups, which is actually a little bit annoying because now I've got to go through a whole season of my team just to do the setups, which I can then use for the all seasons career. So that's a little bit annoying. I was hoping I could transfer the F125 setups, but you cannot. It starts again. But you can, yes, switch between F125 and F126, but they are two separate modes entirely. Nothing you do in F125 you transfer over to 26. It starts again from scratch, which is a little bit unfortunate, but there you go. Right, let's do this again. Only let's do it in the dry this time. Ah, good point. Good point. Right. Here we go. Let's go back to Lancey Boy again. And we'll have. See, it was on dynamic, so it could have been dry. It could have been dry, but no. Right, let's start that again, everyone. This time in the dry. Yes, we've seen the circuit. Thank you. Yes. Right.
Okay, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Check. Still on max downforce. Okay then. Let's try that again. Rewind. I've no idea where I'm going. Oh my goodness, what's going on here? What the bloody hell was that? Who was that? Sergio Perez.
Okay, be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
Oh, I've got wing damage now. Matty, have you got damage? The OGs will remember that.
Okay, so managing the engine's more important than ever. Your main way to recharge will be lifting and coasting, and you don't always need to go full throttle. Try some lift and coast before braking, then use boost on corner exit to get that extra energy deployment.
I don't know where the corners are. Right, first impressions. It's chronically oversteering at the moment, which could be a problem. Could be a problem. But yeah, chronic oversteer is what I'm getting. And you can clearly see the AI are absolutely whipping my ass. 10 seconds there. I know I've been mucking around, I don't know the circuit, but I'm only on 80% and absolutely whipping my behind. Right, let's do Australia, because that's we'll stick with Lancey Boy, I think. Yeah, it's not pulling up my skirt, I'll tell you that much. Definitely not. Let's go to medium traction. See if we can dial out this chronic oversteer I've got at the moment, but I don't know. And that was on full downforce. But as I say, it's very difficult to tell because I have not driven a lap of that circuit, and it looks like it's going to be one of those circuits that's going to be very, very complicated to learn. All the best circuits, yeah, you can learn in 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, you know how to drive the best circuits. All the rubbish ones, you could just never. Who remembers Vietnam in 2020? Oh my God, what a piece of crap that was. I could never learn that circuit.
Radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, we got balanced and we're on medium traction. Let's give this a go. Vietnam. Oh yeah, baby! Wow, the ERS drains twice as fast as before. Look at that battery deployment, oh my God!
Okay, you're in the top 10.
There's no battery left, look, there's no battery!
Okay, so with the new power units, make sure you're lifting and coasting before corners, and consider not always going full throttle. Try combining lift and coast into braking with boost out of corners and see if you can find a good balance.
the battery's dead again.
Okay, we've lost a position. That's us down a place.
There you go, power's gone.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Yay, we got a point.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Good recovery, good recovery.
Well done, Lancey boy. Oh, and he gets driver today as well. Fantastic.
He has left the entire field behind once more. It's victory for Max Verstappen.
Cutscenes are the same as 25.
That race really kept us on our toes with the ever-changing weather conditions. It is so unpredictable when you're in the car with visibility being limited to know exactly what's going on. So the driver really made some great calls in this situation.
Here we go then, the top three from the race making their way onto the rostrum. Well, we've seen this one before. Max Verstappen on the top step.
Yay! Will that happen in real life though? Probably not this year. Da da la la da da la la da da la da la da da.
Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who's joined us.
Okay, first impressions. Handling is absolutely fine. If you like the handling on F125, you will like the handling on F126. In fact, it's very peachy on the medium traction control setting. I actually run on full traction on 25 because it does have a tendency to for you to lose it in some of the corners, unfortunately. So that's why I use full during my online races, just to make sure that doesn't happen. But it does feel very nice on medium traction on this game. The problem, as you saw there, is the battery deployment is ridiculous. I mean, it just... Now, this is actually based on the first 5 races of this season. So it's how it was when the season started and everyone was complaining about it. That has been implemented into the game. Now, at a later date, they might patch it and put in what is happening now. Post Miami, we'll have to wait and see. I was hoping, though, there was going to be a little bit of artistic license. The same with the fact that there's traction control in this game and there isn't traction control in real life, because at the end of the day, it's a video game. Yes, they can say, oh, it's a simulation of it. It's a video game. So I was hoping for some artistic license, but unfortunately it doesn't look like it's happening. In fact, I've got to give Codemasters credit. They've replicated it very, very well. Unfortunately, very, very well. The battery is going to be such an issue, especially if you play online, because you're just going to get absolutely mullered. Now, I had it on... I had the deployment on medium and I switched it down to none. I think you're just going to have to play it on none all the time, because otherwise you're just never going to have any battery. So yes, problems. So we will see what happens. But yeah, at the moment the battery is a big problem, and the engineer keeps going all over the radio now about, oh, don't forget to lift and coast, don't forget to lift and coast. As anybody knows, that is not in my wheelhouse. Lifting and coasting is just, it's alien to me. I am foot to the floor, flat out. I don't do lifting and coasting and trying to save battery. So yeah, as Alex Gillian said in his video a couple of days ago, he says, if you like to go flat out, you won't like this game. So there you go. Now, as I say, it could be patched later on, and so it could improve. But at the moment, it is based on round 1 of the 2026 championship. Yes, which is a shame, but there you go. I mean, hats off to them for doing it exactly how it is, but yeah, I say I would have preferred a bit of artistic license, especially online. I mean, I could understand you doing that in a career mode because you want it to be as realistic as possible. I can understand that, but for online, I wish we could have a toggle where you could turn that off. Because yeah, it's going to annoy a lot of people online when they're going to run out of power and just get absolutely mullered by cars behind them. It's just going to be annoying, because as I say, at the end of the day, it's a video game, and you play a video game to have fun and for a bit of entertainment, don't you? You don't play a video game to frustrate. I mean, some people do play video games to frustrate them, but you, as a general rule, you don't play video games to frustrate you. That's why I play Tomb Raider games, because Tomb Raider games are relaxing to me. I know some people get frustrated. I don't. Yeah, they are hard in places, but I don't get frustrated with them, and so that's why I play them. So you play video games to, you know, be entertained, but this I could see being a big problem, unfortunately. Right, let's get to the comments. Oh my goodness, there's loads of you. This is going to be like Thursday night. Where'd I get to? I've lost it now. I've lost the chat. Where's the chat gone? Where's the chat gone? I can't remember where I was. Here, well, make Sochi look like Spa. Sochi's another level of shit, says Will. Hello, Mr. Regal. Well to the street. He says, never made it as a wise man, couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing. Very, very poetic, sir. Very poetic indeed. Will says, what are you going to do with your seasons as you're likely to win your current championship? Interesting, Will. Interesting. We will have to wait and find out, won't we? Final play says, get Nikki Shields on this all season's rubbish. Yeah, she's doing the British touring car, isn't she? I've just started watching that for this season. That's just pure laziness, the lack of data transfers. Yes. I don't like criticising racetracks usually, but objectively Sochi had one good race out of eight. Sounds arse to me. 2015 Sochi was good for the last 2 laps. And a few laps early in the race. Kind of true, yes. Do you know if the car handling on control will be different in the 2 games, or will it be the same in both games, or is it too early to say? Well, as I said a little bit earlier, Mr. Mod 7930, as far as I'm concerned, the handling feels pretty much balanced between the 2 games. I don't see a lot of difference. I would actually say, but it's very early to tell at this stage, that possibly F126 is slightly better in handling. But as I say, don't take my word for it. It's very early. I've literally done 5.5 laps. I may get like 50 laps into it and think, oh my God, I hate this handling. So, but first impressions are what counts at the moment. And at the moment, the handling feels really good. And I've got it on medium traction and it feels really good. It doesn't feel like it's going to try to pull away from me on every corner. I mean, I do like that. I always like that aspect on F1 2010 where you always felt on the edge of control, but always felt that, you know, at any corner you could start to spin out. But if you were really good on F1 2010, even if you did start to spin out, you could always catch it. That was always the best players on 2010. You could always catch it. So yeah, it feels fine at the moment. If you like the handling of 2025, I don't think you'd have a problem with this one. 2016 had 1 lap. Don't remind me. Yeah, I was pissed off. Some Dutch kid joined Red Bull after that, and he's doing rather well. Who's that, I wonder? I like the Sochi track on the F1 games, says Mod79. Yes, yeah, it was good on the games. Valencia, welcome back to Formula 1. Yes, indeed. Will says, I hated Sochi, but it was often a weak AI track. I've been hearing he's the 3rd most successful driver ever, this Dutch driver. Charles Leclerc at Ferrari until the 2030. Yeah, I did read that. That's disappointing. That is. I mean, why would you sign a contract that long anyway? Anything could happen. Why would you sign it that long? You know. I mean, I'm not a Formula 1 driver. Never will be, or never could be. But I would never sign for that amount of time. The most I'd ever sign a contract is 3 years. 3 years, because I'll say you never know. I mean, Ferrari could end up absolutely terrible in a couple of years. They could end up like Williams were a few years back, you know, finishing 15th and 16th. Nobody knows. And yet Charles will be stuck in that contract for 5 years. Very strange decision. Charles Leclerc, red wine, deserves an of the week for that decision alone, Charlie. He does. Yeah, I agree with you. He does. I mean, obviously, you know, money was the mitigating factor why he signed for that long, because that's what they all signed for at the end, isn't it? Money. But yeah, it's just very strange to sign your career away. And I mean, don't forget, Charles he's in the peak of his career right now, age-wise. You know, very soon, next few years, he's going to be, you know, reaching that point where there will be a slight decline. And he's still going to be stuck in Ferrari. Very strange. But there you go. Well, 3 drivers at World Championships, but yeah. I used to like the Istanbul track on the F1. Yeah, Istanbul was great on the F1 games, I must admit. That's good. I cannot lie. Leclerc and Ferrari are a match made in heaven, says Mr. Rugara. He's probably going to post a record of PPSR races for the team. Most PPR races for the team. This track is disgusting, says the sisters. Obviously, I've never driven it before, but our first impressions are it's gross. Yes, it's gross, but I'm saying that purely on first impressions. I haven't, but it doesn't look very exciting anyway, to be honest. Leclerc wasting his... Yes, you're right. Leclerc is wasting his prime years. Yeah. And the trouble is, being at Ferrari for that long until, as you say, was it 2030? If he does leave that team after all that time at Ferrari, his options are going to be very limited. Very limited. He could end up having to go to, you know, obviously we don't know how Williams are going to be in 5 years' time, but just, you know, based on their current performance, in 5 years' time he could end up, you know, having to go to Williams because there wouldn't be any more options for him, because obviously, you know, on a very long contract like that, all the other teams aren't even thinking about you, because they know that there's no options open. So they're not even, you know, you're not even on their radar. And so when you end 5 years as a driver, your options are very, very limited. So, yeah, it's weird. I mean, he's still achieving that most people, plus he's racing for the red car every weekend. He'll never be a champion, though, says Will. He can be John Lacey upgraded. First impressions, it's crap, yes. Shane said he couldn't wait for this. DLC, yes, he did. Get Lance Stroll on the all seasons rubbish, yes. Madrid will be a Monaco type race. Vietnam, says Will. Oh God, Will. Vietnam. I'm currently doing a my team career on F1 2020, which was the first F1 game that had my team on it. I'm currently doing a career on that, and I've just done Vietnam a couple of weekends ago, and oh God, it's so cock awful. Really. Apart from the fact it's not even, Codemasters couldn't even be bothered to finish the game, finish the track. I don't know if you've noticed, but there's no DRS marker boards on the track, because when they made the track it hadn't actually been run on, and so they didn't know where the DRS marker boards are, so they just didn't put them in there. So there's no DRS marker board, so you have to rely on the little thing in the corner of the screen that's telling you the DRS zone is coming up. But the track is just cocking awful. For some unknown reason as well, the AI are absolutely ridiculously fast on it, because obviously Codemasters didn't have the AI set correctly because no one had run on the circuit, and they obviously ran out of time or whatever, and they thought, oh well, this will do, because obviously 2020 was the pandemic year and they didn't even go to Vietnam, so they just thought, well, that'll do. But the AI is just so overpowered, it's ridiculous. I literally qualify in last place, and I finished the race in last place as well. It doesn't matter what it is, because I always keep the same difficulty setting on each track, and I just finished last because the AI is just so overpowered. It's a horrible track. Thank God Formula 1 didn't race there. Thank God. You love Yin Yang. Yeah, I did love Yin Yang. Wigwam, couldn't give a damn. Vietnam is better than that pile. True. Incredibly annoying roundabouts. Oh, yes. Yes, that roundabout section. Oh, my God. Just what were they thinking? What were they thinking? I mean, if you look at the track on the mini-map, because I always had the full mini-map on, it just looks like a horrible track. Anyway, just looking at it. And trust me, it is. It's horrible. Blind Peter says Vietnam is a fantasy track. It is. You're right. It is. It's a Gran Turismo fantasy track. You're absolutely right, because it was never raced on, so it's not a proper circuit. It's just a fantasy, just like GTA with their autumn ring and all that malarkey. Yeah, it's exactly the same. Good for CL16. Go be the guy in red. Artificial overtaking. Yes, ghost track. Vietnam would be good for Formula E. Yes, it would. Yes. Fake DLC. Lance is in the points, yes. Honestly, better Ferrari, though, he's probably one of the top 10 drivers ever right now. And a McLaren car is leading. Bring back the Virgin Racing team, says Lionel Plessy. Yes, McLaren 1-2. Lyco, Hookster, Lyco. No, Will, I'm not doing the stupid Lyco. Oh my God. Bloody lift and coast. Norris number 1 like Clint Eastwood and Viva La Vida. This honestly just looks like F1 22 with the overspeed from the straight and the queuing AI behind you. Yep, feels that way to me as well. 7 more light and that's a push. I was thinking that, to be honest. I'm seeing one on the car though, wonder why. Looks like a 7. Exactly that. It looks horribly out of place. Still, the best moments of the FIA ceremony was Verstappen refusing to go get second place. You're an Aston Martin, Dave. You had no power to begin with. That's true. That's true. TMY Cadillac career mode. You know it's going to happen. Unfortunately, it's not though, Will, because I do know from good authority that the Moaning Yorkshireman hasn't got a PlayStation 5. And as you know, they've just gone up to about another £120 or something. Aren't they like £560 or something in the UK right now? I mean, that's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. One more point than Aston will score this season. This is very true. Oscar Piastri was apparently the deserving champion of 2025. Best driver wins, thank God for that. Piastri is never winning the championship. Both McLaren drivers need moving on. Yes, they do. Piastri is one of the weirdest top team drivers I've seen in my time watching, to be honest. Get Scissor Sisters on this all season's rubbish. Get Will F1 on this all season's rubbish. Well, I can get Scissor Sisters because he has spoken, yes, on the live streams. Ha 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 ha. Whoa, ha 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 ha. Yes, I can't do it yet. I've already done this week's because I knew I'd be doing this F1 26 live stream. I knuckled down and got the all seasons completed last night, in fact. But yes, I cannot get Will F1 though because he has not spoken because he's clever. Yes, he's clever. Yes, you've only got to say 30 seconds, Will, and I'll grab you. 30 seconds is all my AI voice needs. Norris is only a champion on paper. Yeah, this is true. The McLaren drivers work. 3 championships are the last 4 and the papaya rules. They don't work, the cars worked. Wonder why he's in the Hall of Fame then. They aren't this year. Some people have already forgotten that he's a champion. These guys think Leclerc needs a title. You all know how good he is. Ferrari also has the resources. Summary crap, but for once it's not entirely Cody's fault. True. For once it isn't entirely their fault, but they are just closely following real life. But I just wish they didn't. Lift and coast, Hookster. Save battery, Hookster. I don't have much to work with. Lando Norris won't ever finish the top 3 again in the World Drivers' Championship. At the moment, Perez is looking better and better by the race. There's going to be a ton of ramming up the rear online. Oh, that sounds like my kind of thing. And Bottas looks more and more shite. Bottas, Patrese, Russell, Fisichella, the whole clump of drivers may move either up and down at the end of the year, depending on how I feel, to be honest. Other than the crap rules, it's the usual bloated, mediocre Cody's experience. Yes! F1 2010 is better than F1. Yes, it is. FIA given gold sticker and 6 points. FIA have been utter crap. Drive using the Cadillac team, says Lionel Plessy. Okay. They made rules about as good as how you remind me. Rather solid. Qualifying isn't as though, but you've been improving it. The rules are bollocks. Miami is winning me over slightly. Miami is garbage. Leclerc is only 2 years younger than Alonso, 2012 and 2018. Just saying. I believe it can become Barcelona or Hungary with time, and 3 months or so. Absolutely not. These clowns on X can get in the bin. I'm about to start a new F1 2018 career mode. Yes. Yes, I did like 2018. A lot of people didn't like 2018 because it was definitely airing more towards the simulation side. But I did enjoy it. Been playing F1 2012 as well. Oh yes, David Croft can join them. Hartley. Oh yes, Hartley. Brendan Hartley. Okay, you know what I'm going to do now, don't you? So gay, so bloody gay. The 2026 rules are the same level as the Spice Girls. Drab and awful. Yes. Red Bull Racing, the fourth greatest team of all time. In the words of Will Talks Music when we spoke about the drops of Jupiter Train, honestly, this is pretty good. Are you trying career mode out next? Yes. Any F1 game after 2010 was awful. Dominicali and MBS are doing with their thing, making racing great again, unlike the American president. MBS is a vile dictator. Vile dictator, says the Scissor Sisters. Right. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. Blimey, how long have I been on? Already an hour. Right, let's go to bum 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 bum. Here we go. This is what everyone's asking about the career. So when you press the career, you can either have the 2025 career or the 2026 career. So there you go. So if you're currently doing a 2025 career, you can go back and do that, or you can do a 2026 career. I'm just going to start this, but obviously this will be my all seasons career in 2026 whenever I get round to doing that. So I'm just going to do this, and I will obviously be deleting it or overwriting it. I just want to see now this is interesting. On 2026 you cannot start in the F2 cars. You cannot start in the F2 cars. That should keep all my... Oh no, AI difficulty 31. I think that's a bit low. That's a bit low. Right, for testing purposes, 80. I think everything else is the same. I'm a bit concerned that they're not telling you what the different buttons are now. Obviously I had to go deeper into it and find out what the buttons are for the new features. But Alex Gillian said they're all on the same buttons that you used for the 2025, so I'm confused. I'm very confused. There is apparently an option where you can have it done automatically. Maybe it is in automatic mode, I don't know. I don't want to spend too long going through menus, to be honest. Ah, yes, he's right. There it is. You see, ERS and Boost Assist is on the same button, and DRS and S Mode Assist is on the same button. So if I want Boost, I've got to press the same as the ERS. If I want DRS, I've got to press the same. Oh my God. That's complicated, isn't it? Anyway, I think we're No, we don't want any practice, thank you. No, it's not letting me get rid of practice. I can't get rid of practice. I can't get rid of practice. Oh well. Settings are locked in F1 career. I think we're about done. Oh, I don't know why I do that every time. Car damage reduced. Standard. Right, okay. Confirm settings. Oh, what's the custom drive? What's? Oh no, that's us. That's us, isn't it? If I'm gonna make one, official driver.
Hey, I'm Elena. I'll be your agent for your sure to be
oh God, Elena's back. Oh my God, could she be more irritating? Yeah, whatever. Could she be more irritating? So we've got land. Look at that hair. Look at that hair. What a sexy man, though, eh? What a sexy hunk. But look at that hair. Literally looks like a hedgehog sitting on top of his head. Lando, flick the hedgehog off your head, mate. Just give it a flick and it'll come off. He's just a bit cold. He's just crawled up and wants a bit of warmth off the top of your head, mate. Oscar's pastry, yes. Is he crying? Look, there's some tears in his eyes. Oscar, don't cry. Don't cry, Oscar. You'll be all right. I'm sure you'll win one day. Yeah. There he is. There he is. There's Woody. Oh my goodness. Elena is definitely. There's Woody. Look at him. Look. Oh, fantastic. Oh my goodness, what the bloody hell is that for a hairstyle? What the hell have you done there, Codemasters? Wowzers. You know, ever since F125, I think it was F125, the actual avatars of these drivers has literally gone down in quality about 50%. They look pretty decent on 24 and 23 and, you know, them, but I don't know what happened. Whether they're using AI to do these now, because they used to do real-time face capture where they used to have to sit with this like crash helmet on the actual drivers and they used to get their face scanned. Perhaps they don't do that anymore and they just do it by AI, which obviously is cheaper for Codemasters because they haven't got to pay the driver, because obviously they're going to have to pay a driver to get him to do that. He's not going to turn up and do it for nothing, is he? So maybe they're doing it all in AI now. Maxi boy! Oh my goodness. Max looks, yes, oh dear. Isaac Hijar, yes. Oh, look! Oh, George, what has happened? Charles, what has happened to Charles? He looks like he's been on the sauce all night, hasn't he? Look, oh my goodness. Looks like he's just woken up and someone's forced him to go into an F1 car. And he's, I can't do this, guys. Guys, I can't do this. No. Lulu! There's Lulu! Lulu! I love you, Lulu! Alexander, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alexander Albon. There he is, Carlos Sainz, the smooth operator. Oh my goodness, Liam Lawson. Now, I'm sorry. Doesn't that look like a cartoon character? Seriously, they are definitely using AI for these scans now. This is definitely, that just looks like a cartoon. That looks like Liam Lawson F1 race stars, doesn't it? Seriously, oh my God, that is not his face at all. Avid Lindblad. There he is, Fernando Alonso. He's still going to be racing at 56 years old, don't you know? Yes. There's Lance. We've already seen him before. Mr. Caveman himself. Neolithic Lance, we're going to call him. Neolithic Lance. There's Oliver Bearman with the strangest accent. ever bestowed to mankind. Yes, he comes from Essex, but you would never know, because I know what an Essex accent sounds like, because I'm literally 5 miles away from Essex. Yeah, so I know what the Essex accent sounds like, and he does not sound like anything like that, because obviously he's lived abroad for quite a few years, so that's why his accent. But his whole accent is very, very strange, very, very strange. There he is, Esty bestie to you. Oh, come. Nico Hulkenberg. Oh my goodness, look at Nico Hulkenberg and look at that bloody hair. We've got Gabriel Bortoletto, Pierre Gasly, Franco Colapinto, and bringing up the rear we have Sergio Perez. Looks like he's trying to hold in a fart. He's like hang on before you take my picture. Hang on, I've got to hold it in. It's very painful, lads. Quick, take the picture. Quick, take the picture. Have you taken it? Oh, thank God for that. And oh my God, what the hell is that? Valtteri Bottas. Yes, I think we'll go for Sergio Perez then.
Your current team needs no introduction, of course. They're excited to be working with us. Everything's set up and ready to go. On this screen to the left, you can view information on your current team.
Oh God, she's off again.
Existing contract with them. After
she's
that,
off again.
Other teams will be willing to negotiate with us. This will be down to how well you perform and any rapport you may have struck with interested parties. Opposite this, you can see the current performance of this team compared to the rest of the field. This performance will change. Recognition is a system that the team will use to determine how much R&D responsibility you were given. You will be compared against your teammate.
Yeah, whatever. Confirm settings. So this basically looks exactly the same as F1 25, yeah, on the yacht with Elena. Way! Dirty little bugger.
Finally, let's do this for real.
Yeah, let's do this for real.
Sorry it took so long. You know what these legal types are like? Yes, sir. No, sir. Here's 80 pages of needless jargon, sir. Anyway, believe it or not,
get Elena on all seasons, right?
Come on. Let me show you what we've got. So, all the usual stuff, merchandising, likeness, blah, 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 but the really juicy stuff is their expectation of you. They need you to challenge yourself all season, be the best you can be, dominate your teammate, become a legend.
Well, let me skip this, lads. Yeah, I think they've done something to her voice, Will. I don't know what it is.
It's over to you.
Won't let me skip. They've put her on helium, Will. That's what they've done. They put her on helium. Delaney on helium. Right, set target rating. Recommended 87. This is all theoretical because I'm going to cancel it later, but let's put 88. No, let's go because on 25 it was way too easy to get to those tight. Let's go 92. There you go. 92. Yeah, one season. Oh, garage is the same, lads. Oh, they've changed the number. No, they haven't. It's still 47. Come on, can't we have a different number? What is this? The Hitman games? Agent 47 or what? Yeah, it's the same. It's the same apartment, lads. Oh, and it's the same everything else. Yes. Graham Loudon. Oh, yes, Cadillac. Graham Loudon. Right, we've still got the specialists that we had before. None of this has changed whatsoever. Let's put complete the race weekend. We can't do any of those. What else have we got? Driver details. All exactly the same. R&D, all exactly the same. We're second from the bottom. Yeah. And I always hate that they do that. They give you already 4 power points on there. I wish they'd start that from 0. I don't like having stuff already put on there. They do it every single year. Power and the durability, they always give you something to start you off. No, Cody's. We want to start from 0, 0, 0, 0, don't we, lads? Yes. And there's the vehicle. Now, yes, we are missing the MGU-H, isn't it? Because that's removed for 2026. Yes, the MGU-H has disappeared, as you can see from the screen there. So there's no more. I was wondering how they were going to incorporate that, and it looks like they've done it just by removing it. So it wasn't as complicated as I thought it was going to be. Still got 6 gearboxes for the year, which is way too many. If anyone's done an F125 career, I don't know. I just never run out of gearboxes for the year. I think I only get through about 3 of them. So yeah, pretty much all standard stuff. They haven't updated or changed any of this whatsoever. Oh yes, let's go and see all the lovely faces on the podiums, on the grid, I should say. Usual waiting 14 years for a cutscene to come up. But to be fair, it's pretty standard for most games, to be honest. We can't knock Codemasters for that, to be fair. If you're wondering why there's no music, it's because I've turned it right down. But there wouldn't normally be music playing right now. Look at them, look at them. Oh yes, now this is exactly the same as 2025. I haven't changed this whatsoever. TMY needs a PS5. He does. But I don't think he'll get one at 560. He needs a new laptop as well, because when I send him those of the weeks, apparently it takes 45 minutes for his laptop to warm up, and he needs a new one. But he's had to buy some new parts for his Chevrolet Matiz or something. So he was going to buy one at Christmas, but he's had to put that off or something. So he's still on his original laptop, which, as I say, 45 minutes before it's ready to go. Right, here we go then. Start of the career. Where are the year I'm going to stay on F1? Don't know, Will. We're debating it. We're debating it. We don't know yet. We're going to obviously test it. We usually test these games over about 2 weeks, and I'm the delegated controller technician. So obviously Joe's the wheel technician, but I give my thoughts on the controller settings and whether it works or not. I was the one that said to Joe that 2018 was probably not the best to use for the league, even though I like it. It's just it was very precise, and we've got people in the league of very different skill levels. So yeah, this is all the same as well. Messages. Can we skip to qualifying? No, we won't. I'm the guinea pig. Yes, I'm the guinea pig. Oh shit! Yes, when you first start a career, you have to do the practice sessions.
Wait is over. This
yes.
is a brand new season.
It's Natalie
Well and
Bigman.
truly underway. We've got the all-important matter of a free practice session.
Yes,
It's great to be back.
it is, Natalie. It's great to be back. Well, I would have said that in 2010. In 2026, it's not that great to be back, to be fair. There he is, everyone. in the Cadillac.
Okay, mate. Radio check, please. Radio check.
Yeah, radio check.
Radio check.
Oh dear. Oh, we got the track acclimatisation. Always my favourite part of the practice sessions. So let's go through those gates. Wow, this car is loud.
Okay, mate, so as you know, it's a brand new set of aerodynamic regs this year, and we've got 2 new aero modes. One for more downforce in the corners, and one for more top speed called straight mode. You only need to worry about straight mode, because corner mode takes care of itself.
Whoa! Missed that one. I missed that one.
Okay, mate, so a word on the new regs this year. When you're within a second of the car ahead, you'll get access to overtake mode. Basically, it just gives you more power and recharge allowance from the battery over the following lap. Nothing for you to do, just lock in and focus on the move. Enjoy. Okay, as you know, another part of the new regs is boost mode. Don't forget to use it to make the most of that hybrid power. Right, that's the end of the program.
Right.
Box this lap so we can analyse the data. Box this lap.
Cadillac, very twitchy. Oh my god, it's so twitchy. Alright, can we now advance to qualifying? Yes, we can. That's very twitchy, that Cadillac.
What an incredible practice session.
I can kind of understand why I'm not doing very well in Formula 1 if they've replicated that, because that's horrible. Tons of oversteer. Tons of oversteer.
Hello everyone, it is time for qualifying. One of
Right, one shot quali, we're on balanced, yeah. No power. Oh, 22nd? I thought I was doing well there. I got a purple sector as well. I got a purple sector.
All that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
How far off was I? Oh, 2.8 seconds. Fantastic. I think this is only 5 laps. Out qualified by Stroll. Yes. Let's go for it.
It is going to be some race today.
Radio check, please. Radio check.
Ready?
Here we go. Oh, damage already.
Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage. Okay, so overtake mode active. We'll get some extra power from the hybrid system now. Use boost on the next long straight to get past. Okay, overtake enabled.
No battery.
With the new power units this year, you'll want to lift and coast more than you might have done before. And sometimes the fastest way around a track is not always going full throttle. Combine lift and coast into braking with boosting out of corners and see how you get on. Okay, Checo, Gasly behind. We want to keep them behind, please. This is super critical for our strategy. Okay, so remember, when you get within a second, you'll get access to extra power from the hybrid system in overtake mode. Okay, that wasn't quite what we needed there, I'm afraid, but listen, not to worry, get your head down and chin up, and let's focus for the rest of this race. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 5.6 seconds. lap, final lap. Push, push. Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Look at that, a career best for Checo.
What a weekend, guys. Sorry. It was all my fault.
Oh, Checo. Don't put yourself down like that.
Lando Norris has done it! Lando Norris takes the checkered flag.
And to get a victory at the first race of the season, this might be a sign of things to come. One thing's
Dominicali is a fraud, pure evil. Shouldn't difficulty be 60 to yes. The scores for F1 for Canada would probably be the best thing. Remember why I stopped buying these crappy games. Stroll received his own of the week. Guess you either die a villain or live long enough to see yourself become one in the case. Bring back Emma Jenkins. What happened to Emma Jenkins?
Absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action.
Elena is definitely AI. Yes, Dominicali almost made Alonso champion at Ferrari. Guy's a legend. Dominicali was a Ferrari failure. F1 24 and champion. Formula One is one of the strangest sports of all time. Wouldn't have it any other way though. Lulu still looks like he's about to cry. Yes. Wouldn't you be if you were at Ferrari? Get race day cafe on this all season's rubbish again. Yes. Yes. Same phase Mercedes. Fernando Alonso, the greatest of all time according to his fanboys. Esty Bestie looks like he's going to cry. Perez. Maybe Madrid will be good. Don't think so though. Bottas. Then again, I thought something about his regs. I mean, what do I know? Her accent has changed. Get Elena on this all season's rubbish. I don't remember Elena sounding like that. They've changed her. Yes. They've made her look a mess. The greatest of all time is back in front. These results don't go to all the standards. Nothing has changed since F1 24. Caddy. Sandretti, not Caddy. Practice as well. The Vergara guy looking like good in all seasons. Maybe the regs are good after all. Apparently the mod guy is doing well. TMY needs a PS5. And are the EOL going to just stay on F1 25? Yeah, as I say, we're not quite sure. We're going to test it and see what happens. If it really doesn't, he's not missing out on anything. Will F1 sandbagging the Mercedes? You're the guinea pig. And he's still third because get Jolyon Palmer, it's all season's rubbish. Ariana Barvo, Natalie Pinkham. Plus also looking good. Watch out for him. He's in fourth in the standings this year. Vergara testing some things. Hookster is off. Out qualified by Stroll. Lift and coast. I'm off playing FIFA on the PS2. The true GOAT, this guy. My Series X is currently doing a 37 gig update for F1 25. That's a big update. I haven't purchased F1 26. I can tell you what that is, Mr. Mod 7930. That is the F1 26 update, because it was 37 gig when I started doing it. So what they're doing is they're downloading the update even though you haven't bought it, so that if you do buy it in the future, it's all ready to go. But that's what they've done. They're downloading the update. Mod guy's doing his process. Norris winning. How unrealistic. Norris and Piastri are as close as the clocks and the scientists. Hookster will have to go for a huge amount of comments tomorrow. Yes. Tomorrow. Right. It's almost time for me to go. So of course, what do we end on? Well, we're going to end, of course, on some online. Let's see how we do against some competitors. Oh, that's it, Dave. You're right. Yeah, that's what that is. Because that was exactly the same as my update, 37 gig. Because I put it on while I was doing something else, and it said 37 gig. It'll take 25 minutes or something. So I went, oh, okay. Yes, they've downloaded it so that if you want to buy it in the future, it'll all be ready for you. They do that with a lot of games though, don't they? Right, where do we get to? Menu, please. Yes. Right, let's finish off with some online. And what have I got on my 2-hour window? I've got 13 minutes left. So let's finish with some online. Yes. Multiplayer. Let's browse for someone else's session because I haven't got time to wait for people to come into one. Searching for sessions. Okay, the answer to your question, Mr. Scissor Sisters, is completely broken. Hello? To be fair, there's probably a lot of people online at this at the moment because it's literally been, here we go, it's literally only been out a few hours, isn't it? It takes me just over 2 hours of using my mobile oh right, blimey. Yeah, I think mine was about 25 minutes, something like that, but I'm on the landline internet, so right, where should we go? They're on 505. Oh, blimey. Select team and driver. Nobody's picked Lance Stroll. That's ridiculous. Oh, I can't select the driver yet because they're obviously... oh, it's gone lap one. Come on. Oh, there we go. Ready up. Yes. Are we going? Come on, everyone. Press the buttons. We've got a mixture of people in here. We've got There's one on the computer and one on another console. I wonder if that's the Xbox. Bit late, so what did I miss? Not a lot. You didn't miss a lot. Oh, we're going. Fantastic. We are going. The Hookster made the get around Madrid. Yeah, that was a highlight. That was a highlight. Oh, it's gone off again. It's gone off again. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ah, finally we're going. Oh, are we? Yes, we're going. Here we go. Oh no, it's at bloody Madrid. I can't believe it. You bastards. How did it get to Madrid? I thought that was on another track. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, this will be the last for tonight, everyone. I've got 8 minutes left of my allocated 2 hours, so yeah, Plano likes that. Bloody Madrid. This is going to be my new Vietnam, this is. Ah, so now I get to see it. Yes, now you get to see it, yeah. No need to rewind, just watch this one instead. Allocated sanity. Oh my god, oh no, I mean second. Oh my god. Maximum downforce? Oh yeah, this is what it is for Madrid, isn't it? Alright, this is going to be absolute bloody disaster. Yeah, the usual perfectly functional Cody's online experience. Oh my god. I've actually got butterflies. Right, here we go. Oh my god. Oh, we got a bum bandit.
Okay, this is Mark. I need you to stop cutting the corners. If you keep it up, the stewards are going to give you a penalty. Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race.
Oh,
get your
God.
head down. Let's get it done. Okay, so managing the engine's more important than ever. Your main way to recharge will be lifting and coasting, and you don't always need to go full throttle. Try some lift and coast before braking, then use
Oh my
boost
god!
on
Oh my
exit
god!
to get that extra energy deployment.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh Jesus! Oh!
Green flag.
Oh! So was that.
Okay mate, so just a quick reminder, you'll get access to the extra power when you're within a second of the car ahead with overtake mode. Okay, so overtake is active. Overtake mode active. You're going to get more power from the hybrid system. You know how it works. Just use boost on the next long straight to get your way past.
Oh!
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 1.6 seconds. Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Oh, there goes my timer.
Okay, clear.
Wow! Shut up, timer. Oh, I came fifth. Wowzers! Better than I expected. Well, there you go, everyone. F1 26, $24.99 on the PlayStation Store. Pezzi's a solid competitor. Paddock beat the Will for the first time since the first event of 2026. Time to see how much Dave misses the 107% time buyer. Bit late, what did I miss? For those keeping score at home, no points are being scored this session. Waste of all your time anyways. Hookster failing to get around the Madrid street circuit. Madrid being horrific, and how heated trophies joined the session, another legend. To go back to that one. Allocated sanity, yes, the usual perfectly functional Cody's online experience. Helium trophies, you finding parts that are not working for him. Looks like they've banned Shane Coburn from this test. Dave, have you no Shane? Leave it out. Yes, depends. I'd rather watch Sinbad. Depends which Sinbad. Yes, I've got a few versions of Sinbad. Leave it, Dave, leave it. That was a wall, Dave. Was it? No. For an F1 track, it's buggered. For a rally stage, it's not too bad. Yes, true. Oh, blimey. I don't want to stay in the lobby. Hang on, I'm reading the messages out. And thank you. Could you get me out of the lobby now? I don't like it when people stay in the lobby and then right at the last second they leave. I'd rather just leave right away. I mean, Cody's aren't going to let me leave right away, are they? Because now the buttons are working. I've got to please wait for 14 years. Leave session. Thank you very much. Thank you for the enjoyable racing as well, lads. Very enjoyable. Yes. The trophies coming for the top three. I have no idea how or why. The driver stands lobby are impeccable. They are. Hookster's going to be disqualified. Yes, I almost was. Any vibrations in your hands, Dave? This is an Aston Martin we're talking about. There are some slight vibrations in my hands, yes, but that may not be the controller. This track is testament to Catalan and Basque separatism, yes. Will F1 Gaming's eyes may be his kryptonite, like 3 doors down. This lap is going to consist of that timer, yes. Usually you came first. Yes! Boom, boom. Boom, boom, Basil. Boom, boom, Basil. Anyway, there you go. Thanks so much for joining me tonight, everyone. I will, of course, be back tomorrow for the live stream, or if I'm too knackered, it'll be Friday. So anyway, thanks to everyone. I can't do a proper top fans because I'm only doing it on my tablet tonight, but I can press the button right now and give us a list of who's top. We've got a top 7 list tonight. Number 7, it's Sherry Swiss. Number 6 is the Master of Mirth, Lionel Plessy. Will F1 is at number 5. Helium Trophy has got a late entry in at number 4. Came out of nowhere and has gone storming up the charts at number 4. And the top 3 is Mr. Mod 7930 is in 3rd place. The Scissor Sisters are in 2nd position. And of course, Mr. Regara is tonight's top fans. Fantastic. Fantastic indeed. This was epic. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And thank you to all you out there for joining me tonight for the F1 26 DLC pack. And no, there won't be 15 videos tomorrow of career modes for F1 26. That will now be joined on to the all seasons whenever I get round to the 26 pack. And don't forget, of course, 2027 will be the final ever all seasons. Yes, I'm going to pull all the stops out for that as well. I'm bringing back Nicole from F1 2010. If anyone remembers Nicole, yes, she's coming back, and she may be an AI voice. I don't know yet. I've still got to see if I can work that out. But yes, Nicole's coming back for the 2027 all seasons final career. I'm actually debating whether this is going to be the final career to actually do the title of the videos and actually do all seasons, which means all 10 seasons. I'm not quite sure. That might be horrendous because that might take me 5 years. So I think I'll just do it until I win it again and call it a day. But anyway, there you go. That's what's going to happen. Pretty good, that. Think I'll be saving the 25 quid I don't have. Yes. What is there going to be? A Nicole versus Emma fight off? Oh yes, I'd love to see a Nicole versus Emma fight off. Yes, please. I'd buy that for $1. Anyway, there you go, everyone. F1 26. I don't think there's anything else to show you, to be fair. You know, the My Team and the driver career is exactly the same. Exactly the same as the 2025 game. So there's nothing really to show you there. As I say, if you want to go to career, you get a choice of 2026 or 2025. That's the changeover. That's how you go between the two careers. As I've said earlier, you cannot transfer any settings from 25 to 26. So if you've got any save setups, you've got to start again on 26, which is very bloody annoying to me, because I've now got to go through a whole season of My Team just to get the setups, which I can then save and then use for the all seasons later on. But there you go. Those are the breaks. I don't mind really, but I usually only ever do one season of My Team anyway, because let's face it, it gets pretty monotonous after that. So yeah, I don't mind. It'll be something to do. I just thought I'd be able to save the time and just transfer all my settings from 25. But no, Codemasters says no. So apart from that, I'll say My Team's exactly the same. There is no different, I don't think. You still got F1 the movie scenarios. Apart from that, that's it. So the only difference is there is no F1 25 mode. You can't go to this screen now and go backwards and just play the F1 25 game. This has all now been homogenized. Is that the right word? I'm not quite sure. It's all been homogenized into one splash screen now. So you've got 25 and 26 all on this screen, and the only difference is, of course, most of this stuff is all to do with 2025 because Breaking Point is on 2025, and the movie and everything else. But you can switch between them basically by, I don't know about my team. Yeah, my team is the same. There you go. You can do a 25 career or my team or a 26 career, and that is it. That is how you get between the two. But they are two completely separate modes. But yeah, unfortunately, if you've downloaded this, which I have done, the 2025 game in its original form is now no more. That's now gone. This is the new one because it's got the DLC pack included as well. So yeah, I was confused when I downloaded it because I was thinking I was going to get like a new section of the game on its own, but no, it was downloaded into F125 because it is just an add-on to the game. So if you buy the game in the future, if you want to or you don't want to, it's entirely up to you. But if you do buy it in the future, and because I actually bought it from the store earlier in the afternoon, and I pressed download to download it to the PS5, and then when I went to check it later on, I went, where is it? It hasn't downloaded it. And I went, oh, hang on a minute. Maybe I've got to open up F125. And yes, you have. You've got to open up F125 before it's been changed to the DLC, and then it will come up with a message and say it's downloading the DLC. And so yeah, a little bit confusing. It's been a very confusing launch. There's been no pre-orders for this whatsoever, so you couldn't sit there on the PlayStation Store drooling over this DLC, which has probably pissed off the Gen Zs quite a lot because, you know, they like their constant information, and, you know, it literally only turned up in the store at 4 o'clock in the UK anyway. Other times will vary. It just turned up in the store for you to buy it, and it wasn't there. There was no splash screen. Which now I went onto Steam and I noticed that even Steam had a splash screen saying F126 DLC coming soon. So at least you could see it. You had something that you could see. But on the PlayStation Store, there was just nothing there at all until it suddenly appeared at 4 o'clock. It was like, oh, you can buy this now. So yeah, they're a bit weird how they did that, I have to say. Very, very weird. But of course, this could be the future, as someone has said in the comments. Do you think this is going to be the future of the F1 franchise? Yes, I do. 2027 is going to be a completely brand new game from the ground up. They're still using the Ego engine though, but I'm actually happy about that because they could have gone down the ultra lazy route and just use Unreal 4 or Unreal 5, which is just laziness because, you know, those engines, it's been widely reported on the internet that both those engines are not very good for driving games. And don't forget, of course, WRC uses the Unreal 4 engine because, as I say, Codemasters just got lazy and couldn't be bothered to make their own engine up, so they just use Unreal 4. So I am glad that F127 will be using their updated Ego engine, and as I say, it's being built from the ground up. You'll probably look at it when it turns up and say, well, it doesn't look much different, but trust me, it's being built from the ground up. They've basically thrown away all the code and they're starting from a blank sheet of paper. And that, of course, will include the tracks, although, of course, they will just refer to the data that they've already got for the tracks and just update them. They're not going to start from scratch with the tracks because each track, I think, takes them like 2 or 3 months, and as you know, it comes out next year, so they wouldn't have time to do all that. So they are just going to update the data for the tracks that they've already got, but the actual look of the game, everything else about it is going to be built from the ground up. So whatever happens, it will look like a brand new Formula One game, and not before time, I have to say, because this game engine we're using here is still based on the F1 2015 game engine. It's just been updated every single year, but it is still using the F1 2015 game engine. If anyone remembers that engine. In fact, I've got to say, the F1 2015 game engine, for all its faults, go back and look at that game. It looked absolutely stunning because there was so little of the game in it. As everyone knows, there was no career mode, so they didn't have to sort all that out. So they managed to use the time to make the game look as swish as possible. And also, of course, they had the extra time because they just made F1 2014 a copy-paste job of F1 2013, so they didn't have to spend much time on that. So they had the time, and this is exactly what they're doing with F1 2027. They've just released this DLC pack, which I do believe about 10 people have worked on this since it was announced back in November, and there'll be a few updates as it goes through the season, but pretty much now it's been released, those 10 people can now go and help everyone else who's working on the F1 2027 game, and then those 10 people will probably be called back to whenever updates are needed or bug fixes. We're bound to get quite a few patches for this season update. Like it always happens, you end up with about 17 patches for them. That's going to happen, but the guys that have worked on this will probably now be moving over to help with the other guys who are working on the F1 2027 game. And of course, as soon as that comes out next year, the 2028 game is just going to be possibly an update, which may be, a cheaper price point like this is for 25 quid. And yes, I do believe it will be the scope of games, because they can't keep reinventing the game every single year like they've been doing, because it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Far better, I believe, to bring out a brand new game in 2027 and then just bring out DLCs for 5 or 6 years after that, and then possibly build another new engine in about 2032 or whatever. That, I think, is definitely the way to go. I mean, if you look at other series like iRacing, I mean, their graphic engine, I think, is still basically the same one they started in 2003 or whatever. They just update it and update it and update it. But of course, they got all the resources to make it look really swish, and of course the time and the experience, which Codemasters haven't got. They've got a 9-month development window to get these games out. That's why they've taken the decision to just bring this out, which is basically a stopgap game, and then they can spend more of the time on 2027. It's just unfortunate that 2027 is going to have the new regulations that we've got right now. It's just unfortunate, because I think the game is actually going to be really good, and I am, for a very long time, actually looking forward to 2027, purely because I know it is going to be built from the ground up, which every single year since 2015 they've just basically updated the game. But this is going to be a brand new game, so even if it's rubbish, it's still going to look completely different, which is what I'm looking forward to the most. But yeah, I think, as I said in the comments, I think DLC add-on packs are going to be the way to go in the future, and I think 2028 will be a DLC, and 29, 30 going forwards, because why not? If you've got the base engine there and it's a good base engine, why not just keep adding DLCs to it? There's no need every year to basically try and reinvent the wheel and start from scratch every year. There's no reason to do that. Just do what they've done here. We've got one extra track, so they've done that. All the other tracks are the same as the 25 tracks, and that kind of thing will also continue into the future as well. We're not going to get very many new tracks in Formula One for quite a few years. We've got Madrid for this year, but the amount of tracks that are going to be new is going to not be very many. And of course, with the state of the world right now and what's happening in the world, we may actually lose some tracks along the way as well. So yeah, it just makes more sense, I think, to bring out a DLC and to bring it out at a sensible price point. I was one of the people who said, no, this is going to be 50 or 60 quid. It isn't. It's 20. It even surprised me that it's 24 $24.99. I have to say, it even surprised me. I thought it was going to be a lot more expensive than that, and I think that was a good move from EA to do that, to say, yeah, you know, we've just I mean, basically they've done the barest minimum, but they haven't charged the earth for it. They could have easily have charged 40 to 50 quid for this, and they would, you know, everyone would have complained, but they would have got away with it, and people would have still bought it anyway. You know, the hardcore F1 fanatics, they still would have gone out and bought it anyway. But no, they bought it out for $24.99. So I've got to commend them for that. It's a direct rival to GTA 7's Power Pack, which is also $24.99. You might argue that the Power Pack on GT7 has got far more content than what is here, and I would probably agree with you. I haven't actually got the Power Pack yet, so I can't comment on that, but I'd probably agree with you and say, yeah, it has got more content. But still, the pricing is reasonable. It's very, very reasonable, and I think if they did that in the future, they may get some fans that have left the F1 games to actually come back. You know, I think they would actually come back, because let's face it, the price point was getting ridiculous. It was 80, 90. I'm pretty sure the full version for 2025 was £100 last year, which is just a crazy amount of money to pay for a video game, especially, you know, in the times we've got now with everything being so expensive anyway. It's just crazy. So they've done well in these times to actually get this out for 25 quid. So I've got to give them props to that. Well done for, you know, not being the bastard big software company that we all know that they are, basically, and they've put it on a sensible price point. The content that you've got, there's not a lot here, but you've also got to say there is probably £25 worth of content here. Definitely, there's definitely £25 worth of content. So yeah, I've got to doff me hat to EA for being sensible and not charging a high price for this DLC. But if you want it, buy it. If you don't want it, don't buy it. If you've got 2025 and you're quite happy with it, then, you know, just carry on with that and wait for the 2027 full game to come out next year. Anyway, there you go, everyone. Thanks for joining me tonight. You have been all bloody hell. It's nearly midnight. And I've been waffling on again. Unbelievable. Anyway, thanks to everyone. I'll just read out the final comments. Vital, 25 quid that. Respect, he did well. It won't just be a fight, you know, when it's code for them. Let's just say clothing will be at a minimum. Yes, looks like Paddock stole Will's piggy bank for this session. It's locked at the bottom of his treasure. Good for Russell Wilson to no longer get hit in the NFL. Solid career there anyways. There you go. Anyway, thanks everyone for joining me tonight. You have been awesome as always. I'll say I shall join you tomorrow for the preview, of course, of the Monaco Grand Prix. Yes, real life Grand Prix this weekend. We have got Monaco. I will join you again for that tomorrow, but I'll say if I'm feeling too knackered, I will move it to Friday. Anyway, thank you everyone. Awesome as always. And I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you everyone, and good night.